Hello, welcome to the Daily Oracle, or whenever you come across this timeless energy. Today, we are going to be getting some cards from quite a few decks. So we're going to start off with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. We're going to get some cards from the, what's this one called? Your Messages from Your Angels. We're going to get a Botanical Inspiration, an Angel Number, Messages of Cosmic, Super Attractor, and the Daily Crystal Inspiration. I just prayed over these cards and I shuffled them up real good. So we're going to start off with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. For our best and highest good, what do we need to know today? Help guide us on our path. What energy are we working with? Couple more cards, please and thank you. What energy are we working with today? There we go. Okay, I think we got 5. All right, diligence, fulfillment, enlightenment, love, and gateway. Your diligence is leading you to the path. Not just the path, but the outcome. And not just the outcome, but a growing sense of opportunity, unlocking a future that you are seeking. Wow, the diligence. You're beginning to see where everything fits in. You're beginning to see things from this bird's eye view, how everything has its place, and you are checking off all of these boxes. You're being led to act at the right moments, and it's opening your mind to understand new things. That is, it's helping you to actually formulate a plan to move forward. And while this plan is formulating, your everyday diligence to check those boxes every single day, to create new habits and new routines, it is bringing you to this brand new gateway. And not only that, along this path of this grand opening, this sweeping energy that's been coming in, plus Venus just moved into Pisces yesterday. So it's like an aesthetic sort of vibration. It's a love vibration, a creativity energy that's flowing into this earthly realm at this time right now. Really be thinking about what ideas are coming to you, what you want to draw into your life. We're still working on the tail end of that new moon energy. So some abundance rituals, that would be a really good idea to take some personal time to do that, because these steps that you're taking, it's not necessarily easy, but it is rewarding. And sometimes the hardest part is just getting up and doing it, right? But your mind, it feels like it's able to more easily adapt to these new routines that you're creating, even when it's difficult. You're pushing through, and Spirit's here to help guide you with that, to help you push through. You're the one that is asking for these things, and so you are being shown the way, which means that you can either do something about that or not. And you're welcome to do either of those things. But if you follow through with this diligence, even when we're not making all the right moves, it's leading us to the place where we start making better and better moves, learning where our balance is inside of that. It's giving us a grand sense of fulfillment. Peaches. Do you know what too was so funny is that right before as I was shuffling these cards, peaches, 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 peaches. I love you. Dude, Jack Black was playing in my head. And see, that's a lesson for me too, because as I was praying and like asking for our highest good, then I was like telling myself, okay, stop singing in your head. You need to pay attention. So all things in their perfect timing, right? This fullness of this peach, this fullness of this moon, the time it takes for a peach tree to grow, many years before then it starts actually blooming and bearing fruit. This path, it's all the small steps that we're taking. You know, I never noticed in this card back here, it looks like there's this whole flock of birds that's migrating in the background. So we're talking about the seasons, working with those vibrations. Isn't it fascinating how birds pick up on that kind of a vibration? I think it is. I don't really understand it. I'd like to know more about it. But this moon too, it's like seeing in the daytime, this intuition that's coming to you in the waking hours as well. It's getting so much stronger. It's blooming, especially as you become closer to nature. And the clouds representing that white purity of heart, that sometimes when things are obscured, it really is protection. And that's why it's also so important for us to have these habits. The more that we employ those habits on a regular basis, it becomes second nature to us, and it becomes easier and easier to do those things. And while I say that it becomes easier and easier, it doesn't mean that any of it's easy, right? But what it is that it's worth it, and you are worthy of it. But it does become easier, and it changes our form of perspective. So you're seeing the moves, you're feeling the fulfillment of it. You're starting to see the changes that are happening in your life, whether it be financially, physically, romantically, all areas really. And it makes it more exciting to get up and make those moves because you're starting to see results in little ways here and there. I'm still kind of blown away by the whole peaches thing right now. So along this path with this diligence, which is key first and foremost, your enlightenment, this what is that? It is it's a boat that is sailing on the winds of, the astral realm. It's soaring out of this atmosphere into whole new heights and whole new energies, astral energies. You're becoming much closer to spirit. It's enlightening you. These things, they don't happen overnight, and there's stages and phases and steps, and you're being called to recognize how this is changing, because everything starts on the inside, and you can help that along by changing the things on the outside as well. But even to get there has to be a fundamental alignment inside of you where your chakras are spinning freely. And even when we still have blockages or deep wounds inside, and there's maybe a specific chakra inside of us that doesn't quite spin as freely, it's learning, and the other chakras are helping to balance that out, to help that energy spin freely. Sometimes there's just a lot of hardships. We all go through different things, and they leave energetic signatures in our aura, in our energy fields. And until we delve inside deep to unlock what that is and come up against those really hurtful, ugly emotions, they will just remain there. They'll just remain there. And there is, I heard the word evangelical healing. Those are two words. There is, I'm seeing like a laying of hands. There are miraculous situations where we can give it to God. And the more you focus on that, the more that can take place in your life for your average, because what is that even? For most of us, we have these thinking minds that want to understand the way things are. So we're finding a balance between what it is that we need to understand and what we can give away to God. And so we can remain in this lighter aspect and draw on that light energy to help all of the chakras start spinning, right? And even though there are, the 7 major chakras, we have hundreds, I actually think thousands of like mini chakra points all over our body. And that's what, I can't remember what it's called right now. When you go and you get like acupuncture, is that what that is? Acupuncture, the needles, all those little spots, those are all like energy centers too. Wouldn't it? Man, the people who have come before, who have mapped these things out, seriously, standing on the shoulders of giants, dude. It's just amazing. We are so blessed. So this enlightenment, you're beginning to see new paths, and we're talking astral paths. You're beginning to work in, co-creation with the universe, with your spirit guides, with your guardian angels. And it's filling you with love, self-love, and also a sense of love with community, and also romantic love. This year, there's going to be a lot of people that are partnering up. There will be a magnetic pull. And on this go of the hero's journey, it's gonna teach each of you so much. You're gonna be right at the spot to uplift each other and learn from each other and be able to have those really difficult conversations and hold space for it without, lashing out and cutting into somebody, because everybody has the best interest at heart for the person that they care for, that they love so much. And that begins with that self-love vibration, being able to love ourselves, not being so triggered by things of the past, or even, when they're presented to us in this present moment, to realize that the people that we are talking to, they're not coming after us. They love us and they care for us, right? It's a more of an understanding vibe, an understanding for yourself and an understanding for others. This is going to be a big key into unlocking this new gateway. So the diligence is like the very first step to this, but that love, self-love, and then being able to share that love in this earthly realm, to play that out on this grand stage and enjoy those emotions, and also, be able to share sorrows and things and insecurities and all of the ups and downs with a person. That is going to be a big key in this unlocking of the gateway. Look at that unicorn energy. I started to watch that Legend movie. I didn't finish it. I started watching it. I was like falling asleep. I've actually started watching it like 3 times in the last week. I'll eventually get there, but the unicorns, plus that movie, The Last Unicorn, that's one of my favorite movies to fall asleep to. It's that, I think it was like the 1980s, that cartoon that came out. I love it so much. I didn't even really discover it until like the last decade. But that unicorn vibration, that purity, you are honing this vessel, you're honing your mind, you are transforming. And this transformation is leading you to intense abundance, like Agartha abundance. This looks like inner earth. And we've got these rays of sun, just they're like enfolding, just they're shining so brightly against this unicorn energy. And it's like rearing up to go on this new journey, to come through this woods, to delve even deeper in totally new realms, led by heart, and also a sense of Gaia. Like I got the picture of being able to talk to nature, like if you spoke the language of trees and roots. And nature is so wise, it has it all figured out. So many lessons to be learned from that. I'm feeling this. It's just a really, it feels almost technical, but it's much broader and grander than that. It is an understanding of the ways of things, and this gateway, it is unlocking so much beauty for you, and then how you share it with the world. It's a whole collective, like, evolving energy. You will be led by your emotions. They will flow freely. Really get out in nature. I'm being called to the Druidry vibe again. I'll name drop OBOD again. OBOD. It is an amazing self-study Druidry program. But dang, lead through heart. Keep making the moves. You have got this. It's just one step at a time. So I'm feeling called to go into this angel deck next. What angels want to work with us that we could work with to help us on this path? Well, that was just so fast. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Be in guidance with spirit to really know the steps to take. I feel that this is in conjunction with this diligence card and also the self-love. Really know where you are, what you're asking for. That deep inner look, the spinning chakras inside. Bridget is here to help guide you. Also, I'm feeling like you need to be safe on the road. There's something about being safe on the road, especially in the rain. Yeah, and I'm seeing headlights. So do be careful on the road when you're driving. Always, really. Always do that anyways, but I did get some flashes in my head for that. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Slow and steady wins the race. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Man, there will be a lot of budding love coming up here, and not just carnal love, spiritual love. Truly spiritual. Look at those purple wings. If this is something that you're calling into your life, you can look to Daniel and ask Angel Daniel for some assistance in that. That is beautiful. Okay, next let's get a botanical inspiration card. What do we need to know? What can help us broaden this energy, this gateway? All right, primrose, primula, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. I love poetry. Claudia Adrian Grandi. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Wow, I really like this one a lot too. Look at the way the colors mix. We've got that butterfly energy too, propped up over there. Death and rebirth. Primrose. Also, primrose is really good for female health, by the way. I actually take primrose oil every day. Just saying. Oh yeah, but do it like you feel it, right? If you want to consult a professional, that's up to you. Hyacinth. Hyacinthus orientalis. Playfulness. Play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. Joseph Chilton Pierce. Oh man, that feels so good. It's a lightheartedness. I'm glad that we got that in contrast with Bridget, because we do need to have caution. We do need to use logic. We also need to play, find a balance between those two. Yes, you know what? I'm going to look into the book for this hyacinth. Okay, honeysuckle hyacinth. The hyacinth received its name and its meaning related to play from the Greek youth Hyacinthus, the childhood companion of Apollo. According to myth, Apollo was showing Hyacinthus how to throw the discus. The wind god, Zephyrus, grew jealous and blew the discus toward Hyacinthus, hitting him in the head and killing him. From his blood grew the red hyacinth. In spite of the sad tale, to the Victorians, the flower had a positive and light-hearted meaning. Pink hyacinths are especially associated with youthful play in early springtime. Inspirational message. Take time each day for light-hearted fun. Take a break from work and simply get up and move. Go outside barefoot and feel the grass between your toes. Twirl around and let the wind take your troubles away. A playful attitude will infuse everything you do with more energy. So important with that diligence of the daily routines to really schedule that time in to be playful. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so let's go in for the daily crystal. Woo! Chrysocolla, start fresh. I love it. A big old piece of chrysocolla right here. This is raw chrysocolla. It's a huge old chunk. I don't know if you can see the way it catches the light. I think there's little bits of quartz in there too. They really shine and sparkle. Look at this beautiful chrysocolla. Start fresh. Man, new routines diligently. Okie dokie, chrysocolla. It's time to start fresh. Close the door behind you so you can move forward and open a new one. Every day is a blank canvas, an opportunity to boldly go after the things in life you want and leave behind anything you don't. You do not need to settle for the status quo or accept what already is. You have the power to change your life and do things differently every day. It's time to live by an out with the old, in with the new and beautiful mentality. Core questions. What areas of your life are calling for a fresh start? What can you say goodbye to? And what can you welcome into your life? Your crystal action. Affirm, saying, I welcome the opportunities each new day brings. Today, tidy or redecorate a space. Welcome new life by adding fresh flowers or potted plants. Boom! I love it. Yeah, we'll go just very briefly into the Book of Stones, who they are and what they teach us, by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ossian. Let's see if chrysocolla is in here. Where are you, chrysocolla? CHRY. Chrysocolla, 142. 7, trust in the unseen. 142. Wow. All of these chrysocolla are so beautiful. So different. Keywords: communication, expression of the sacred, goddess energies, gentleness and power. The element is water, and the chakras are the throat, the 5th, the heart, the 4th, and the root, the 1st. Chrysocolla is a stone of empowerment of the feminine energies in both women and men. It emanates gentleness of power, teaching that genuine power best expresses itself through gentleness. It is a stone of the goddess, and those who resonate with chrysocolla will likely feel her ancient and enduring energies rising within themselves. Chrysocolla stimulates the throat chakra for clear communication of one's inner wisdom. It can even be an aid to learning what that wisdom actually is. Those who have had the experience of being surprised by hearing oneself speak a thought more profound than that which one had in mind will know what is meant by this. All right, let's chrysocolla is a cardinal water element stone governing the flow of energy and communication. It is powerful for opening and cleansing the throat chakra, allowing one to channel the loving knowledge of the heart to others. Wow. So spiritually, chrysocolla governs all aspects of sound healing, whether through words or sound frequencies. Its energy teaches us how sound affects our physical reality and how we can change that reality by adjusting the way we use our words. Spells! Chrysocolla's energy facilitates true communication between all beings by promoting the expression of heart energy. Emotionally, chrysocolla assists one in owning the value of one's experiences, knowledge, and contribution. It helps one feel more secure when communicating with others and helps dispel fear in social situations or when one is speaking in a highly charged emotional situation. It assists one in releasing patterns of sarcasm, criticism, and facetiousness in one's communications with others, as well as releasing the fear from which these patterns stem. Physically, chrysocolla assists in the release of stress, anxiety, and other fear-based imbalances in the body. It can assist in the regulation of the thyroid and adrenals. It is excellent for sore throats, laryngitis, and for support of the larynx in general. Your affirmation: I listen deeply to the voice within and express it with freedom, spontaneity, passion, and reverence. Those words are powerful. Whoa. Dang, I hope that could help you. Okay, now for the last couple of messages here, messages from Spirit. Let's get one from the super attractor. What are we attracting into our life? Venus and Pisces. For our best and highest good, please and thank you. Last messages of the day. 3 more decks. What do we need to know? Boom, super attractor. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Hey, that sort of looks like the golden snitch, except for it's like the heart space. It's like a mix between the pinks and the orange. It's like love and creativity. Angel wings, a lot of earth angels out here. So many of us drawn to the light, awakening to it, becoming enlightened in that energy. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Spirit is calling to you to connect right in. Do it like you feel it. Okay, angel number. What angel number could we work with today to help us expand this energy? Please and thank you for our best and highest good. Oh my goodness, 1111. Psychic. Okay, wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, and taking action. Wow, we got that gateway card even. Taking action, that diligence, manifestation. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Wish come true. 1111. Major uploads. Spirit is talking to you. Maybe some chrysocolla might help you be more in tune with that. The other card that fell out, 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Oh my, that heart space, 6 energy, love and harmony, commitment to self, 2 feet in every day. You've got this. You are totally being led by Spirit. I wonder if you're seeing lots of 11s. I wonder if I'll part that. Maybe that'll be part of the title. I'm not sure. There's so much here. It's so beautiful. All right. Last message of the day. Please and thank you for our best and highest good. Messages of cosmic. Some final reminders. Some final guidance. What are we working with here? Woo! There we go. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Ah, it's such a great sum up, right? What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Opening up to the heavens, creatively driven, linking into that wisdom, able to speak it forth, able to identify it. Spirit is talking to you. Last message. Stop ruminating. Why is that hard? Anyways, I stumble over that word just about every time. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Let that shit go, dude. Portal energy right here. This is that 11, right in connection with the stars. It makes me feel, do you ever see that movie Contact? Okay, I'm okay to go. When she's like traveling through. Anyways, I just got a flash of that. I had a dream last night, which was really weird. I was at this show with my bandmate, and for some reason we weren't seeing eye to eye about something. And then I went and I got in this car with some other friends, which I don't even know who these people were, but they were my friends. And we drove to this area where you could go rock climbing. But when you got to the edge, you could seriously just like step off into, like, you could see things. You could see like gravity change, or I mean, if gravity is real, you could see it change. You could see rocks floating out. You had to be really careful once you got to the side of this thing, almost like right here, like off into some crazy. Anyways, I'm just thinking about portals and different energies. That dream flashed in front of my eyes again. But in the dream, it seemed totally normal. Like that happens, right? It's like we are right on this precipice of this connection with spirit. And a lot of what stops us is this ruminating, these loops that we keep in our head. And man, there's so much adventure, there's so much to discover and explore, and there's so much connection out there, soul family, that's waiting for us. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Boom. Well, dang, I love you. Thank you for spending this sacred time with me. I'm juiced about this this reading. It was so, oh man. I'm always praying that this can help us along our path. So I thank you to my friends and my family. I thank you to StreamYard and YouTube for making this possible. If you dig this message, give it a like and a thumbs up. And if you know someone who might like it, please share it out. And above all, thank you so much to the Grand Spirit, God and Goddess. And thank you so much to all of the guides and guardian angels that are helping you and me every breath of our life. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much.